Hola amigos y amigas. I just got back from Puerto Vallarta and I discovered the hidden gem of Banderas Bay. And it turns out to be sort of the number 3 with a bullet of the Mexican liquors, which is Raicilla. Raicilla is specifically from the western part of Jalisco and the southern western part of Nayarit, which is basically Banderas Bay that Puerto Vallarta is on. It's a little different than mezcal or tequila in that it can be from multiple different breeds of agave. It all comes out of that central core. And it is made with sort of traditional mezcal brewing techniques, but it is its own thing that is distinct. And one interesting thing about it is it actually comes in 2 different types there, which reflect the landscape. You have coastal and you have mountain. I only have experienced the coastal, so I can't really speak to the mountain, but the coastal's one of my new favorite things ever. As you can see, this particular is crystal clear, and it's definitely got that agave nose to it. I don't exactly know how to describe its particular variant, but if you know tequila, you know mezcal, you know that agave nose. But whereas mezcal is probably like scotch, nice and smoky a lot of the times, and tequila is a little sharper, maybe more like a rye. This kind of reminds me of Irish. It's very light, if we're going to use the whiskey metaphor for the Mexican liquors. It's kind of lighter. It's got, again, that interesting flavor and smell, but it's not overpowering. And yeah, while that's pretty potent, it's also super smooth and dangerous. I got introduced to it just a few nights ago at a little roadside restaurant outside Cucatamita called Café Tradicional, which also has great molcajetes and is just a fun little family-run restaurant there. But then they introduced me to the Raicilla, and the other thing they introduced me to is one of the ways that they drink it is you have chase it with a little orange with tagine. So yeah, that is so smooth. And then the sweet, spicy of the orange and the tagine is a really nice pairing. So yeah, this is kind of one of my new favorite things. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a problem. My friend Roberto gave me a bottle to bring home, but somehow in my luggage, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they managed to crack the bottle and crack the cap. Thankfully, not a big crack. It was mainly a slow leak, but when I got home, my clothes smelled amazing.